Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can handle another conversation with these fucking Muppets, man. And who keeps leaving my bloody door open, mate? Like, seriously. It must be in the code that this door is open. I shut this door behind me every time I leave. Yet it's always open, man. What the hell is up with that? Why is my... Let's just get on with it. Just get on with it. Right. No emails. Are you kidding me, man? Is there anything here that looks different now that we've seen a bit more of the game? Is there anything that looks different now? What's this one about? From Christian Giroux. This is about Miller, isn't it? He's this guy, Christian's surprised that we're asking about Miller. He only met him once. He seemed more than competent. He was with the tactical assault group in Australia before the incident. Hell of a marksman, so they say. Don't know how he ended up overseeing the Central European office. Well, I mean that's an easy one. They're just looking for token representation, isn't it? He's just one of their diversity hires. You know, we got to show people that we care about the uncivilized, uncultured people of the world. You know, the Australians. So we need to hire one, guys. I'm sorry. It's just... It's in the government regulations now. We have to have at least one Australian on the team. But then I don't know how you ended up there either. What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, Christian? Are you saying... What, are we some kind of... What is that supposed to mean? Are we here because we're the token Aug? Is that what this is? After Detroit, I figured your SWAT experience and my recommendation would get you in the door, but I thought headquarters would keep you in the States. Sure could use your insider's knowledge of Aug developers to get a handle on the black market suppliers we've been chasing down. Hate to see it, but they're giving us hell. Ah well, adapt and react, right? Anyway, not much more I can tell you about Miller. If you do put in for a transfer, let me know, maybe I can pull strings. The director of North American division of TF-29. This is about our trench coat. From acronym. Errolson Hugh acronym. I'm guessing this is some kind of running gag with developers, and he's probably on the team, I guess. This is from Chang. Yeah, this is just kind of showing us that he's the paranoid guy, isn't he? Change your office password. It's now the name of the band on the shirt Aria wore that time I saw her. The one I told you about. I swear. Right. This is weird, isn't it? We read this before and it seemed a bit weird. But now we know who Aria is. Aria, his work colleague. It's the name of the band on the shirt Aria wore that time I saw her. The one I told you about. Right. So she's wearing a band t-shirt, so she's probably not in work. So Chang and Aria have meeting up outside work, right? Now under what circumstances have they met up? Let's think about that. Right, this guy, I mean, does he have an obsession here? Because when I meet people outside of from work, I couldn't tell you what any of them were wearing. Maybe it's his favourite band. I don't know. Who knows? But this is a weird thing to say, isn't it? It's the name of the band on the shirt Aria wore that time I saw her. Like, do you know what? If I was this guy at work, even if I if I had a crush on one of my co-workers, right? Yeah, it happens. I wouldn't tell anyone about it. I wouldn't say weird shit like this in emails to other people, because this it seems creepy, man. If I was Jensen, I'd be reading this thinking, shit, man, that's weird. If I was that way inclined, I'd be taking this up with Miller. Look, I think Chang's got a bit of a problem here with Arya. I don't know, this just doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, and that's why you don't have relationships with people at work. Do not shit where you eat. And here's that info on Marchenko that we also saw. On our work computer. Right, Delara. Like, who the hell is Delara? Here's the thing, right? Here's what I'm not getting about her character. Let's contrast her with what's his name? Nuclear Snake, Pritchard. Contrasted with Pritchard. Pritchard was very antagonistic towards us. He really, when I was playing that game in the early days, he really wound me up, man. Something about him just annoyed the crap out of me. They like, I don't know if anyone else felt that when they were playing it, or if it's just kind of the way I'm wired, but what he said really wound me up, man. I did not like that guy. And then we get character development with the back door that Sarif made. Pritchard makes us aware of that and tells us, wants to keep it a secret from Sarif that he knows. So now we understand Pritchard's character a bit better. Yeah, he doesn't like us, but he cares about his job. He cares about the truth. That seems like the kind of guy he is. He wants to warn us about Sarif. So he obviously, Pritchard. What's Pritchard's motivations for not liking us? Because it could be some kind of office politics thing. It's just that we're out and about as the getting all the credit as the head of security, whereas really Pritchard's the one who's doing all the legwork with cybercrime. So we get that window into Pritchard's character. And as the game goes on, we still have banter with him, but, at one point he tells us, Jensen, I think he tells us something like, good luck, good luck, mate, all the best. It's like fantastic writing. Did we see him in this game? No. No. Delara, like, I don't understand. I don't understand who Delara is. I don't know who she's supposed to be. She's painted as the caring professional who just wants to get to know people and make sure they're okay, right? But we know that people don't want her here. Why do they not want her here? Is it because she's a shrink? Because she's digging into people's characters, bringing up past that they don't want to talk about? Do they not like touchy-feely sensitive things? Is that the reason? Or is it because she was in Miller's office? And she's working for Bob Page. Is that why they don't like her? Why, like, are we supposed to like her or not? We got that conversation. And, there was, Petar made a great comment, on, my reaction to that conversation. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but he said something like, I'm sarcastically, I'm sure that's the reaction the devs were looking for when they wrote that conversation. And I understand if you showed that scene to someone out of context. Here's her telling the story about a 13-year-old girl who commits suicide jumping out of a window, and I'm sitting here laughing at it. You show someone that out of context, I probably look like a psychopath, laughing at something like that. But
her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
Oh man, are you kidding me? Look, she's nodding her head. It's just ridiculous. Like, who the hell is she? You know, like, why are they writing that line in there? Is that to make us like her now? The turning point with Pritchard was something that happened in the story. It was the you know, he found a back door, and the fact that he made us aware of it and asked us to keep it a secret from Sarif shows where his intentions, not his intentions, shows where his loyalties lie. He's not there for Sarif. He's there to keep Sarif's employees safe. Even if it means going against the boss, he's looking out for other people. And that's a great case of show, don't tell. Because, you know, we could have had it differently. He could have been telling us about an organization he used to work for, where he found a back door and he made the employees aware of it. That, you know, that would be it, telling us about it. And it doesn't mean as much. And you got to show us. You got to show us who Pritchard is, not tell us who he is. And here's Delara as well. We find out she was heavily affected by the Aug Incident, heavily affected by this this girl committing suicide in front of her. But she's told us that. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen her do anything. Nothing has happened that she's helped us with. Apart from this here, where she's made a few phone calls to find out who Marchenko is. But like, it doesn't mean anything. This doesn't show us where her loyalties lie. Why has she done this? Why has she looked at who Marchenko is? Is it from a sort of professional point of view? She wants to understand the psychology of his character. Is she doing it as a personal favour to us? It's not like Miller's ordered her, Delara, I didn't want you looking up any information on Marchenko, Ken. If you look up any information on Marchenko, I'm kicking you off the bloody team, mate, Ken. It's not like she's gone behind Miller's back to get us this. So, like, what's the point? What's the point in it being her? Couldn't Smiley have got us this? Couldn't McCready have got us this? Couldn't Ari have gotten this? Anyone could have got us this. What was great about Pritchard is only he could have found that back door. Only he had the skills to find that out. But this is crap, man. This is bullshit, man. Shitty characters. Calm down, Sean. Calm down. Alright, let's go and have this conversation with Sarif. How do we do this now? How do we do this? I think we need the control, don't we? Look at this, a remote control. What year is this? Bloody 2057. We're using remote is it 2057? It might not be. That might be when the first game's set. I didn't ken. Remote controls, man. Are you kidding me? Remote control. Why do we not have a phone that controls this? Why do we not have a multi-tool that controls this? I mean, it's, well, what year is it? 2020? Is it 2020? I think it is. You know, I've been able to use. I don't actually have a TV. I've just a couple of computer monitors. It's but you know, I've been able to use my phone for everything in my life. Why do we still have remote controls? Right, come on, fucking Muppet.
Adam, good. We need to talk.
Don't call me son.
What's going on, Sarif? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new Augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care where we got the Augs from. I'm not bloody using them. I don't know where this quest has gone wrong. I just don't care about it. I don't know if it's the new voice actor for Sarif. I don't know if it's the fact that we have to talk to him on vidlink rather than in person, but this quest has just completely failed to get any interest me out of it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't care who Orlov is. Don't care about our Augs. I just don't care, man. Say something, you muppet. Are you suggesting all of my Augs are new, Ken? Even the ones you gave me, Ken? Jensen, you... Come on, man. Oh my god. No, say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. Is it bugged as well? Come on, we maybe skip it.
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the Augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my Augs, Sarif. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
Alright, see if he says this line.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these Augs in Alaska? Orlov was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orlov?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orlov is McFadden, and McFadden is Orlov. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the Augs, which Orlov designed, and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Yeah, Orlov is McFadden, McFadden is Orlov. What's that scene in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when... Big spoilers for this movie, by the way. Yeah, big spoilers for a 25-year-old movie. What's their names again? The detective on the case, the female detective on the case, and the football player that was in the mental institution who kidnapped the quarterback, Dan Marino. Finkel. Ray Finkel. And the detective is female detective Lois. It's like Bernstein or something. I can't remember. But yeah. There's an interesting scene in that movie. Yeah, very similar to that. So look, here's one of the things. Here's one of the things I just don't care. I just don't care about this because it's just tacked on. This is what I was thinking during that conversation. This is just tacked on into the game. You know, they have to have an explanation for why we have these new abilities, right? They put the new game out. They wanted us to have new abilities. I can completely understand some people think they're cool and are using them, and you know, this is. I think this has gone out, intended to have gone out to a much wider audience than Human Revolution. So, you know, they want it to be flashier and you know, probably designed for I guess a younger audience. I'm not a typical gamer, I guess you could say. I'm old. I don't care about cool stuff. I just like when things are, well, either fun or just well written, man. So they've got these new abilities tacked into the game, and they try to give us an explanation why they're there, and this whole backstory only happens when we're in this room talking to that guy on a TV, completely unconnected from the rest of the game, other than there were a few emails from Orlov in the GARM facility, which was kind of interesting. But I don't care. Don't care where our new Augs came from. I don't care what happened in Alaska. Like, it was between the games. We didn't see what happened. We were unconscious the whole time. We were in a coma. And we've just been told that. It could be a lie. What could be being lied to?
I found a set of Orlov schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Ridiculous. Didn't care. Didn't care. Wish you did. Right. Oh, yeah. We need to get to this clinic, right? Optional. We'll follow the trail. Ooh. Follow the trail. I found something that belongs to Daria Ken, along with what looks like a trail of blood. If we want to find Daria, I need to figure out where this leads. Or go and see Cipra in the Davani district. Okay. What do we do? Oh great, got a new practice kit that I'll never use. Oh, but look, at least, you know, at least there's sort of like rays coming in through the window, you know? Oh, at least the game's got that. Who cares about the shitty writing? The bad characters. The poor lip sync. The Muppet animations. Oh, look, there's the rays coming in through the window. Oh, I'm hypnotized by the rays that I don't even think about all the bullshit in this game. Oh, man. Oh, and look at what generation we're getting to in terms of graphic cards too. Ray tracings. Oh, God, I can't wait. Can't wait to get a next-gen console. Or get a new up-to-date graphics card that's going to have ray tracings. Oh god, oh ray tracing, oh, it makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, ray tracing, oh god, oh, isn't it such a great time we're living in? You know, games might have shitty writing, but at least they've got ray tracing. Right, where's our apartment? It's not that one. It's this one. trail of blood. Is it going this way? It's going this way, isn't it? Through there. Ooh! We've seen that number before. We've seen that. How did I miss that, guys? How did I miss that? Wasn't that number written here before? So I've seen that number before. I don't remember where. Oh, look at the great sound design here. Oh, you know what this is like? Talking about Ace Ventura. This is there's another great scene in that movie. Go and watch it, man. Go and watch it. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. He turns up to a suicide, what looks like a suicide, and I can't remember if it's a murder or a suicide, but he solves the case by just go and watch it, man. Just go and watch it. Ace Ventura 2, go and watch that too. It's one of those rare films where the sequel is actually better than the original. Bloody number. 698843, written in blood, Ken. What could that mean? Follow the trail. Well, we need to go in the sewers anyway. Can't see where the trail goes. Probably all washed away. That could be it there. It's all washed away in the rain. That could be it there. Right. Let's drop down somewhere. Aha, that's gotta be... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Look at this. There. And then there. Unless that's original... Unless that's blood from Angela Gunn's crime scene. It's gonna regain a little bit of health because I don't know if you can... Yeah, we're fine. Oh, they finally cleared up the body, that's good. Wow. Police outline artistry has really gone downhill. Whatever bloody year this is. Wasn't the number written here? I think it was written here. $698843. We definitely saw that number. I don't quite remember where. Right. Look. There's the blood there, eh? So she's fallen out the window. Dragged herself this way. See, look, I would love to go and do that optional mission first, right? But it's going to involve us. It's going to involve us going to the other district. It's going to involve us going all the way there. And look, man, I can't be bothered. I'll be honest, man. I like doing all the optional stuff, but I can't be bothered, mate, because it's so difficult to get around, and this area is so changed because it's now martial law and the police are looking for us. I can't be bothered with that bullshit, man. And then we have to go into the metro. I have to go through a 2-minute fucking loading scene to come out here and then get in here. I can't be bothered, man. I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's lazy, but I just can't be bothered. A piece of torn cloth found close to where Daria Miska went missing. She's not missing. She's a psychopathic murderer. We need to go down here anyway for Samizdat. Ooh, do you think the two could be related? Do you think Samizdat SOS was about Daria? Well, no, because we got the SOS first, did not we? There's where Daria is. That's Samizdat over there. Let's go check them first. Let's double check this. I think we want to go this way. Was this open before? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. Doesn't this lead us to where we had the Richard the Great quest? Yeah, oh, that quest had so much potential, man. So much potential. So much potential. There was I got a good comment after that video. I was complaining that in the video, I was complaining that it was a crappy quest. I would have loved to have had it fleshed out a bit more, had there been a bit to it. And someone had you know, left a comment on that video, and you know, quite rightly sort of criticizing the fact that I'd missed a quest update, that we could go and find his partner. His partner was somewhere in the city. We could go and find him, and we would have had a bit more to the quest if I'd have done that. And I did actually see that quest update. I don't think I talked about it, but I did see it. But if you're I'm already there. I'm already there. These people are in trouble. They're being manipulated by whatever his name was. Can't get in there anymore. Oh, we can. So it's kind of like I don't want to leave them and go somewhere else to check on the other quest log. And yeah, the other thing is, it's like that's it there, isn't it? Look, why? It's ridiculous, man. Like, I've been in bands before, you know, been in bands that it didn't work out. You know, obviously that's why I'm here begging for your views and your likes on YouTube. Look, like, people don't do that. People don't do this. If you're in a partnership with someone, if you're in a band with someone, you don't put the poster up and then blank out the other people in the band. That you're not fooling anyone by doing that. No one's going to think, oh, exploration of the mines, a hypnotic experience. Oh, that was just Richard who was involved in that. No one thinks that way. Versioning humanities. I would love to know what that book's about. I'd love to get more information on it. Good people do what they're told. Good people don't ask why. Good people don't doubt. Good people don't disturb Richard. Good people don't die. Good people don't go upstairs. The backbones of community. That's ridiculous, man. Like, right, if I was to have my own cult, and I'm not saying I've ever thought about this before, I'm not saying I actually want to be a cult leader, right? If I was going to have my own cult, one of my first rules would probably be something like, good people give Sean all their money. That would probably be high up there on the list. Kind of like Scientology, right? Good people do what they're told. That's a nice general. It's a nice general one, but I'd be quite specific about my rules. Good people give Sean all their money. That would be right up there. That would be right up there in my cult. So yeah, we found a flyer, didn't we? We found a flyer in here. Where is it? Where's story items? Crumpled poster. Yeah. Richard and Laborio. So, you know, so tickets on sale at Magia, which is the shop. And, you know, we got the quest update saying, you know, we could go and talk to him in the shop, but it's like, how do we know? How do we know where the shop is? How do we know it even still opens? Like, we find the crumpled poster and we automatically know that the shop's there, it's still open. And we're so sure about that we're going to leave this cult leader here with all these people. So, you know, for me, like I love being called out on stuff. I love you know, if I make a mistake, like I don't mind, man. Call me out on it. I don't care. I'll admit it. I'll apologize. I'm not got no ego about it, man. I make plenty of mistakes. Sure, I'll make plenty more. I'm a lazy, selfish person. I'll happily admit that. I don't mind it. These look like suggestions or maybe even laws describing how these people are supposed to live. They're all couched in some kind of mythology centered around this man named Richard. Really? Really? Are they... Wow, is it all really centered around this guy Richard? Wow, would never have guessed that. Good people don't disturb Richard. I would never have guessed that. Oh, what a helpful little clue there. So yeah, like I certainly appreciated the comment as well. That there would have been more to this quest. Had we gone and seen Laborio. I wonder what he would have said. I wonder if he would have came here and talked Richard out of it. I wonder what would have happened. I'll need to look it up on the wiki unless someone wants to leave a comment and tell me about it. But something tells me not much would have happened, because the fact that we could go to that shop and we could talk to Laborio, well, I say talk, we could press the E button and Laborio would say something back to us, something, you know, one of those generic shopkeeper lines. But it pissed me off, man. We couldn't go to him and say, hey, oh my god, I know who you are. You used to work with Richard, right? Turned out he had a cult. And I stopped it. Well, I stopped it. Well, I killed him. Why can't we have a conversation with him about it? Anyway, where was I, man? How did I get onto that rant? How did I get onto that? So the where are we? What are we doing here? Ah yes, Samizat, right, we need to go this way. Wait, wasn't this where the drug lab was? No. No. This is where all the bad platforming was. We have that leg update now, so hopefully things will be a little bit better. Yeah, we've been here. Something's going on at Samizat. Why have they sent us an S?
I always did want to travel.
No way.
Not to be a fugitive.
The state police won't come after us. They want us.
No way.
Taking the initiative.
Do you think
That's
you met her anywhere else?
I don't know. But it can't be worse than this or Golem.
That's Milena, isn't it? That's Milena, I think it is. I recognise those tights. And the haircut. She got a job working with Samizdat now.
You're going to overrun the city.
It is Milena, isn't it? Yeah. Milena Epstein. I hope she doesn't kill herself.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
What are you doing here, mate?
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Oh, the face, man. Holy crap. How the hell do we know she's still a forger? We just got here. Those... they just look like generic chat logs and emails. How do we know she's into forging? You're Little K. Little K was a man before. I guess Little K is an idea, not a person. How you doing, Little K?
Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Didn't worry about it, Ken. Didn't worry about it.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
Oh, we've heard her voice before.
You're okay, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
What do you mean, as you can see? What are you talking about? There's no one here. Yeah, what happened to Kay?
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones.
Who's Bones?
No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
Okay.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kay. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging, an underground railroad.
Oh man, yes. How long have we been under martial law? Is it one night? Is it the same night we left for Garm? Or is it the next day? Even if it is the next day, like how the hell did they mobilize everything so quickly?
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Right, let's just keep going.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
Fine.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Just whatever. Just do it. Just do it.
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Jeanette cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Picus newsroom.
Oh. So that's how we find out she's a forger.
We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot tonight?
We've
Wow.
already taken so many. Maybe we should consider freight trains again.
You don't know where those trains have been?
They didn't consider. They didn't consider that someone would come in here, recognize Milena first, and go over and talk to her. They didn't plan for that. They didn't have a little conversation that says, "Hey, mate, you're Milena, what are you doing here?" And she says, "Oh, I'm working with these people on forgeries." And then we could have had the conversation about forgeries. They didn't plan for that. They didn't plan that someone might talk to her first.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Why are you still shouting on me, mate? We've already talked. What do I have to give them credit for? Is that all these Samizdat people got these resistance armbands here, and now Milena's got one. That is actually.
You. You're very memorable.
It was like 2 days ago. It was like 2 days ago, Milena.
It's not what it looks like.
Yes, it is.
Actually, it's exactly what it looks like.
It was 2 days ago, Milena. Like, of course you remember who I am. You were apparently being held at gunpoint. You're apparently being held prisoner. I bloody well saved you from it. Should bloody well hope you remember who I am, you ungrateful bitch. I remember you. I think I remember you, Ken. Didn't I see you the other day on the street? Right, where is... Ah, this had been... I don't think this was open before. Maybe it's open now? I don't think we could go here before.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
It's her, you
Yes.
cock.
He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his
It's
presence?
her, you idiot.
Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He doesn't exist.
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again.
It's her.
Quickly, come
Don't
closer.
come
Help me
closer.
to get out, and
Don't
then
do it, you idiot.
I beg you.
Jensen. No. Oh my
Where he is.
god.
How long ago
Man.
did he leave here?
It's so
Which way did he
obvious.
You've got to be joking. We don't have time for all these questions. If he knows I spoke to you, he will kill me. Please, my ankle. Come closer. You must help me escape.
Jensen, idiot, man. Are you telling me that we had to do the optional objective to go to that clinic to speak to that guy who says that she has multiple personality disorder, that she's actually a very, very dangerous person, to talk to her, to get that information, to come back here and then confront her about it? Like, I figured it out. I did not need to do that. I figured it out. Why can't I say it? Why can't I say it? Why can't I fucking say it?
I don't see what the hurry is. You're safe where you are for now. I need to deal with the killer first.
A little late to back away now, isn't it? You would sidestep salvation.
Oh
so
my
close to
god.
the edge. I don't think so. Admit it. All this time you ignored the facts because deep down you wanted to be saved.
I didn't ignore any facts.
I came here to help you.
No, I didn't.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that? I can make you human again.
It's so obvious.
I have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die a machine.
Oh man. Idiot. Come on. Like, what? Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
Stop it. Stop talking.
Oh, I'm not doing a fucking boss fight, man. I'm not doing an arena boss fight. This is stupid. This is so stupid.
Need to keep moving.
This is ridiculous, man. Fuck this.